Hello, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Today is Friday. This is okay. I have cards already coming out. This is going to be a love reading. I know, I don't like love readings. Okay, we're not going to say I don't like love readings. I don't usually do love readings. I'm more on, that was a message for me. Okay, because and my intuition kept telling me to um, pull out these door cards. I don't know why, and to do this love reading. And the reason why I'm gonna tell you why I'm doing this love reading is because yesterday I was sitting outside. It was when was it? Oh, it was after I finished pretty much my day, working, cooking dinner, cleaning up after dinner. So I go outside usually and I chill and relax. And I was out there and I was chilling and I was relaxing. And all of a sudden, I heard the song "I'm Ready for Love." It's called "Ready for Love" by India Irie, and I was like, "Oh, well, what is that?" And so I went and I listened to it, and I listened to the lyrics, and I was just like, "That's so beautiful." You know, I was just like, "I am ready for love." I was like, I haven't heard it in so long, and and some of the lyrics in there were awesome. I'm just like the part that says, "A man who loves music, a man who loves art, respects the world, and thinks with his heart." Yes, I remembered that because that was just like, oh yeah, that's a good thing. And then, okay, so once I usually listen to a song, if it's for a message for me or something, it'll go away. And I recognize it, and I was just like, okay, maybe it's a message about that. But and I just kept hearing that I am ready for love. I'm ready for love. So I went to bed last night, and I listened to certain things, and I got a couple messages. I had some interesting dreams, and then right in that middle soft spot, where sweet spot I should call it, where I usually get I sometimes get messages. I heard it again. It came through again, and I said, "Really, really?" And then I stopped and I said, "Oh my gosh, you know what? You never do a love reading. I know this is long. This is like 2 minutes in. I'm going to do a love reading." And not only that, if you think about it, it's using the "I am" to manifest love. It's using the great "I am" to manifest love, letting the universe know, letting God know, whatever you work with, letting them know, "I am ready for love." So this is a love reading. If you are ready for love and you are in that situation where you're there, that then this is for you. I don't know what these doors are for, because this I had did my energy, and kind of knew what I was supposed to do in this reading, of what cards to use and all of that. But sometimes when I sit down, something else pops up, and when I sit down, these actually popped up twice, and so they came in my mind, and I didn't pay it no attention. Then I sat down again, and it came up again. So yes, I listen to my guides all the time. So the first card that came out just randomly, and I think it was just a confirmation for me. It's called it says intuition. Simple, complex words of pain or words that heal. You come to know truth by the way that it feels, and that is very true. Um, Sometimes when it comes to, since this is a love reading, when it comes to love, you know how you feel. Everyone knows how they feel. Everyone, that's why we have feelings. We know how we feel. And sometimes when you hold back your feelings, it doesn't help. And so you have to relearn and get to know your feelings again, and know what you desire, and what feels good to you and what's not for you. Interesting thing enough. So going from that, using this "I am" to manifest love, and we're talking about love. Um, as I was going, I had put my hair in like roller sets, and I was undoing them in the bathroom. And so I was undoing them in the bathroom, and all of a sudden I heard Amy Winehouse "Back to Black," and I was just like, oh. And it's like, and that pertains, that's so about love. I was like, okay, this is falling in that freaking love that we're about to do a reading for. Okay, so back to black, going back to black. Um, it's kind of like a profit, like a, if you think of a business going back to black, they're in that, they're in the black. Like, it's good to be in the black. We were just starting in the black. And it also clicked in my mind because like a couple weeks ago I watched Tyler Perry's Divorce in the Black, and all she wanted was, okay, she did not want a divorce at first. She tried hard to work on her marriage, even though it sucked. She worked on it, and she wanted to try to make it work. And then she saw, okay, this is not going to work. She saw the true colors of the person, and so she didn't want anything. She's like, I don't want anything from you. And she took the house because her parents did down payment on it, but that's about it. And so she's like, I don't want anything. I'm like, nothing. I don't want nothing. But it was hard for that person to let her go. She was wanting to go back to black, just like the song in Amy Winehouse. Even though the song in Amy Winehouse deals with a lot of other things of like addiction and stuff, in which that might come up because before, when I was going to listen to that song, because when I hear a song, I go listen to it. I pulled up I just typed in Amy Winehouse Back to Black, and it pulled up the album, and it started right off the bat playing Rehab. And I was just like, no, I don't want Rehab. I want Back to Black. And but in Back to Black, she does talk about them being, addicts. So that could come up. So, this is interesting. So a door that came through is offerings. This came out actually, and I think this was in the last reading I just did a couple days ago. There was, and it was from the Sacred Medicine. It talked about giving an offering. And so offerings, it says, abundant lies in the heart that allows and share more than expected and see love come around. And so, but offerings, abundance lies in the heart. So having an open heart can lead to abundance. And we know that abundance does not just mean abundant in financial or wealth. We know that you can be abundant in your health. Like, you can be a very healthy person, and that is an abundant energy. You can be abundant in your heart space, where you're open and you're loving in your feelings, and you can be abundant in that. You can be abundant in friendships. There's a lot of different ways to be abundant. Okay. As a matter of fact, one of the earliest things that I ever got was a download, and it was about joyous abundance, and I put it in a podcast. Okay. So our last door, dang, these doors don't want to stop. Okay, I'm going to take this one too, because it cut in half here. I have two more doors. Okay, it says trust the universe. It says intuition, again, with our intuition we started off with, has wandered and led you astray. The timing's not yours, but the universe at play. Have faith and breathe. Intuition has wandered and led you astray. The timing's not yours, but the universe at play. Universe, the time is not yours. When it comes to love, the time. So this is saying to you guys, if you're like, I am ready. Oh my gosh, I am ready for love. If you listen to him, it's like the person, she's in the song, and she's saying, I am ready for love. Why are you hiding from me? And it says, I quickly give my freedom to be held in your captivity. Listen to that. Oh my gosh, I remember this song. But it's saying, you're like when you're trying to manifest, I would tell you this now. If you are so just like, I need that, I want that, it's not going to come to you, because the universe is like, no, you're not ready. But if you go on about your business, it will flow to you. Let me tell you. And the last one that I'm doing is Jude's song. It says, a reminder for even the most hopeless of lost causes. You can find peace within the strangest of places. So, finding peace within the strangest of places. So, I got 4 cards, and What the interesting thing is I put these 4 cards in my little, I have these little wood things, and this wood thing that I put them all in, I put them down in my elements, meaning earth is your intuition, and air is the offerings of your heart and your love. Water is trusting the universe, meaning going with the flow. You have to flow with water, your feelings, and trusting. And then fire is a reminder, even not being hopeless, not giving up, still not giving up. Like when you have fire energy, that means that's action energy. You're still going to go after what you love. You're not going to give up. You're not. It's you. That's so Aries. That's so fire energy. Not giving up. Fire energies don't like to give up. They're fighters. I'm just gonna tell you now. They're fighters. They will fight. They will go. Sagittarius will go after what they want. They will strive for what they want. They are not. They don't give up that easily. They are, and Leos are very loyal to their causes, to what they want. Okay, they will not give up. It's not going to be easy with that fire, and that's why that's sitting there. Do not give up hope. Okay. What is this love? Let's see what this, I'm using this love story oracle to see what this love is first. And then I'm going to also use this, I've never used these before. These were given to me. They're the happiness coach. Okay. So we're going to use those two. Okay. So first, we're going to see what this love is with the love story. See what comes out. See what we need to know. You guys got me over here talking about love. Let's see what this is. What is this love? I'm done with you, universe. Oh, well, there's regret. So, okay, so there's regret. I can see this regret in 2 ways. One, it could be regretting what you've done in the past. How you've shown up in relationships, like all of your relationships, like you regret, like, oh, I shouldn't have showed up like that. Oh, I shouldn't have did that. Yeah, having that regret and mulling over this and just like, oh, or even just, it could be all of the relationships you've had, or it could just be a specific relationship where it was just like, that was a person I really wanted to be with, and I regret doing that, what I did to them. Having that energy, okay? Then we have fun. So right now the universe is asking you, just go have fun. Go on an adventure. Is all about fun. Don't stop living in this agony, this regret, and say, I'm going to have fun. You know, I've had relationships. I don't know how to explain these. I don't know. I can't explain my relationships are hard to explain to you. But I've had things where, yeah, I regret how things took place or things occurred, but I tried to go back and see what I could learn from them and forgive them and let them go. And going into this fun energy, enjoying my life where I am right now, because I have to be very present. Commitment. So either this. So let's go. So let's look at this. This commitment. This can go in multiple ways, and I am so getting a clarifier for it. This commitment, it could be a commitment you want. If you go back to the song, I'm ready for love, why are you hiding from me? It's like you're ready. You are so ready to be in a relationship. Okay. Also, if I think of Amy Winehouse's song, Back to Black, and that movie I watched, having been in a commitment and not, and doing things where you regret it, and then having to separate or divorce or whatever, and regretting the things that transpired in that, and not being able to stay connected in that relationship because of the things that happened. Um, but if this commitment is a 5, so I do think this is a commitment that's trying to come apart, especially with that. Because that Back to Black came to mind, and it talks about one person going back to what they know, and another person just saying, I'm just going to be by myself. And it also talks about, like, the guy, well, and this could go either way, guy or girl, is for pretty much for the streets, because she says you had to keep your privates wet, if you know what I mean. And if you go listen to the song, it says his part wet. You want to keep your thing wet, and but this could be for a guy or a girl. So yeah, this is so odd for me to be talking about this, right? And there could have been cheating in the relationship. There could have been things that transpired, regretting them, forgiving them, releasing them. Let's get some clarifiers on this: regret, fun, and commitment. All right, nope, I'm not. Okay, maybe. After one more love card. I'm going with 4 today. Okay, want me to do one more from the love. Okay, and we got gifts. So, maybe there is a relationship that is a gift. Or someone's love language is giving gifts, or someone's love language is receiving gifts. So those are love languages, but also knowing that that person is a gift, that love is a gift. It's not something, especially romantic love. We all have love, self-love, and actually to have self-love, that is a gift as well. To be able to love yourself, that is a gift, because we all struggle with it. We all struggle with loving ourselves. We struggle with loving others. Love is such a beautiful gift that we should cherish it. Oh man, what are we looking at? So we have, it says confined in others. So some of you are being asked to talk to others about your situation, others that you trust, others that you, confiding in others is you have to find someone who is not going to be, think of this person who is not going to go, they don't gossip. They're not a gossiper. They're not going to go, oh, so-and-so and did this, da-da-da-da. They're not that. Or, if something comes up and someone's trying to gossip, they say their piece and they try to shut it down really quickly. They don't want to be involved in it. Who you want to confide in. The people who are not going to judge you, but say, oh, hey, look at that person's point of view. Okay, I see it. I see this. And someone who's going to try to understand both sides. Okay? So that's the type of person you need to confide in when you're confiding in someone. That's how I can tell you how to do that, because I know it's so hard to confide and to trust into people, because some people are not for you. I'm just going to say that. You have to look at some of those things I just told you, and to know who you could talk to and who you can't talk to. It says an ending is near. So confined in others was over that regret. So that is an ending is near. I was really drawn to put that over commitment. So I think there is an ending coming, is near for a commitment. And then I'm going to go with fun next. What is this fun? So this fun is daydream. This is, you know what daydreaming is? It's actually manifesting. It is seeing, it is visualizing, putting into place what you want. Like doing all of the things like thinking about this and this. I want this and I want that. I want this. Um, I just did it with my eyes closed, but I can sit here right now and think about things that I want and need as I sit here and talk to you. So have fun with it, and and also, you know, a great thing to do while you're visualizing is because manifesting is also based on how you're feeling too. So when you're daydreaming, make sure you're out doing something fun. Like, so say you are going out, like, say you're, I'm going to use like out on a bike ride and you're just like, oh, I enjoy this air. This is so fun. The scenery is beautiful. These trees are lovely. And you're feeling really good. That's a good time to daydream because then you're using all of your emotions. You're using all of your feelings. You're using everything to bring that in. Okay. But the fun doesn't have to. It could be you're going on a hot air balloon ride too. So, and daydream. So it's daydreaming and daydreaming, doing fun things with like what if you this love walked into your life, what would you do? Besides, what would you do besides kiss them? What would you do? Would you go take them on an adventure? What would you do? Okay. All right. What is this? Gifts. So enjoy this moment. Enjoy the moment when your heart is open. So that heart chakra is open. That's, remember I talked about it's a love is a gift of love in loving relationship and self-love. And so this is saying enjoy this moment. Enjoy the moments where you're happy and you're feeling the love. Like when you're in the middle of meditation, when you're in the middle of yoga, when you're in the middle of practicing mindfulness, when you're in the middle of enjoying a great meal. Enjoy that moment. Those are gifts, okay? Enjoy those moments. Um, so what I want to read on is these two. Regret and commitment. That's what we're going to go for. So with regret, it's said to confide in someone, right? And so when you're confiding into somebody, it really helps you get things off your chest and help you work through that. Confide in others about this regret. Okay. So tell me about this regret and tell me about what they need to get off their chest. Okay. He just gave me a stack of cards and we're going to go for it. We're going to go for 2 for 2. Okay, so confiding in others. We have a Queen of Swords and we have a Death card. So this is like speaking your truth, like being very truthful, being very honest, but saying what you need to say, and getting things off of your chest. This is and balancing that energy out when you're confiding in someone. It's going to help you do that. But not only that, it is going to bring, if you look how dark these cards are. It's like you are in this energy of this, all of this sadness and around you, and shadows as well. And probably you see smoke and cutting through the smoke and mirrors. When you confide into someone that you can trust and that is very balanced, they can help you cut through the smoke and mirrors, like what's real and what's not. What have you put on in your head and what's not. And it helps bring this transformation. It helps you metamorph through what was into what is. Okay? changing your take on the situation, on this regret, on whatever you're carrying. So this regret is, I love that it brought that energy, and it also brought a major arcana, bringing that death energy, bringing it. It's transforming that energy like around you, and that helps. Confiding, I'm telling you, confiding in others for something big that you need to do. It's going to help you transform something. It's going to help you get through a situation. And then this regret goes with it, because it's something you regret when it comes to, I'm just going to say it, to family. Like, wanting to have, you regret not having this going. It's either two things. It's either having this, having this, and having an opportunity to this, and not taking it, and also this right here, where you have this Knight of Cups, where you decided, no, I'm gonna be a playboy, playgirl. You can be playgirl, playboy. That's that Knight of Cups energy. That's what you, because this is a regret. So you regret not staying balanced within, doing the family thing, not being that. It could be this not having that family of like, I want to be a mom, or not being that family of, I want to be a dad and a wife, and having this loving home. I wanted that, and regret not doing that. Instead, doing this, going just like, I'm gonna be life's a party. I'm gonna enjoy life, and nothing's wrong with that. Let me tell you, nothing's wrong with that. Okay, it's just knowing that if it's not for you, it's not for you. If okay, I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to do that anymore. So you have to come to terms with when you're going to be done with this, or when you decide this is not for you anymore, or time passes by, and this is hard to get to, and you're regretting. But my thing is even though time is a funny thing, and you went out and you had fun and you did this, you can still do this. You can still do this. That's what the heart of this Queen of Swords is cutting through of seeing that you can't have a family and do that. You can start a family at any freaking age. Some people do it early, in their early 20s. Some people do it in their 30s. Some people don't do it till their 40s. Some people don't do it till their 50s. Heck, there's people who find love in 60s and their 70s, okay, in their 80s. So you can find love, okay? All right? So you need to release what has happened with past things where it did not work out, and you end up not getting that. You can still create a family that you want in some kind of form or fashion, especially with a loving partner, loving relationship, when you find the right person. Okay? All right. So now we're going to this commitment, and an ending is near. Let's see, universe, first tell me about this commitment, and then tell me about this, an ending is near, because they go together, they do. So what is this commitment? Okay, are we doing, yes we are. They're giving me the same thing as before. We're going to do 2 for 2. They keep giving me 4 cards. Okay, so a commitment. This commitment, oh man. It's kind of like the first 2 cards. Remember I had a Queen of Swords and a Death? We had this, what's it called? Oh my gosh, a Court card, right? The energy that you're showing up in, or the energy you need to use. And then that major arcana being what it's going to help you become, what it will do. This is the same thing with a commitment. So you shown up in this Queen of Cups. You have emotionally shown up in your commitment. The commitment that you have, or commitment you want to be in, because I don't know what this commitment is. I don't know if it is. I don't know. I'm going to see in a minute. But I'm saying that you show up as a Queen of Cups regardless. You show up as this very nurturing energy. You're very empathic. You feel with your feelings. You feel with your feelings. How funny is that? How funny. You you absorb with your feelings. You absorb things and you take it all in. You try to flow with things. Okay? You're very loving and nurturing. You have this very empathetic nature to you, right? Very caring. Okay? You have this energy of that Queen of Cups, right? And this commitment. What's going to happen with this commitment is that this commitment has transformed you in from that Queen of Cups into a Empress. It has put you in Empress energy. It has put you in this abundant creative energy. So coming out of that Queen of, not just being a Queen of Cups, the Empress is all the queens. So knowing when you need to step into your Queen of Swords, of putting up boundaries, knowing when you need to be in your Queen of Wands, when you need to go after things, be this go-getter and throw out your creative spark, knowing when you need to be your Queen of Cups, when you need to be more flowing and nurturing and watering things around you, more empathetic to others that come into your life, and knowing when you need to be the Queen of Pentacles, when you're grounded and healing and helping in service of others and being here and present in this world. So you have this commitment has made you step into this Empress energy. Okay? You are very abundant. And that's what, so if you, I'm going to Taylor Perry's, if you think of the girl, maybe she was a Queen of Cups. She wanted to nurture him and take care of him. But in that commitment during that time, she had to learn how to build boundaries. She had to learn how to go after what she wanted. She learned how to become an Empress in a commitment. So sometimes in a commitment, even though it doesn't work out for you, you can become even a better person. I love that. And the end is nearing. You Justice and a Tower. Yeah, and in this freaking, yeah. This is, this Justice and Tower is, things are coming to an end. There's going to be justice at play. There is going to be either divorce. There is going to be some kind of counseling, divorce, and something's gone. Something's over. There is this foundation was not the foundation this foundation was not where it needed to be. So this is why this Tower comes to take it down. And these are two major arcana. So the end is nearing means the end is nearing. That there is going to be some kind of justice. And if you look, justice is in the background there too. There is going to be some kind of, there's going to be some kind of agreement that comes to play. And something's going to come to an end. Okay? Wow. I don't believe those fell out like that. So, what I'm feeling is this was supposed to be a love reading of the great I am, calling in love. So what I'm feeling is some of you are in the energy of regret of how you, of your love life. And some of you had a love life, but it wasn't, some of you guys had commitments, but it wasn't what you wanted. It wasn't fulfilling. It didn't fill you, but it made you grow, right? And that's how you can look at it. It didn't work out, but guess what? I grew, I learned, I became a better person. Stepping from a Queen of Cups into an Empress, that's awesome. And you don't have to be all female to be stepping in that. This could be a man stepping into this. This can, being a player is not just for a man. That could be the woman being a player as well. So, and living in regret. You know, we all, so just take it where it resonates, okay? I'm using this Rumi, and I'm going to read from it to get a message for my regret side and my things coming to an end side, okay? And we will end this reading. Okay, so For my regret side, can I have a card for them, please? Yeah, I'm going to do both. Can I have a card for their... Okay, got my regret side. And can I have a card for my, the end is near. I keep calling it the end of the end is near of this commitment. Yes. What do they need? What message would you give for them? There we go. Okay. So, oh my gosh, you guys, in this regret, this energy is so the same. It says arise. If you look at these pictures, they are so identical. And these are different decks. These are all different decks, dude. And these are so, the energy in them are so the same. It's like they're carrying the same energy that's coming across. The same with the others, this other side too. I'm going to show you the pictures of those two. But this arise is a 13, which is also what? The death card, which we had. Remember, we had the death card. This is that, like, we've gotten a lot of confirmation on this side of, so let's look at your message from Rumi. If I can find it, 13. Wings of hope of lavish from lack of use. When wings despise and weaken, life begins to lose its value. Every cell in your body is created to rise to challenges. Your life is meant to confront everything that holds you captive. Don't sit at the bottom of the well, not caring about salvation. Listen to the voice within calling to you. Reach for emergence beyond your own maturity. Oh. It says the stars do appear to shine brighter at night, beloved, but don't be consumed by your nightmares. They will pass with the coming dawn, you'll see. Don't give them too much stock. Instead, put your attentions towards the defiant candle of hope that burns as it is nature and purpose within you. Can you sense its warmth even in the presence of cold fear? Ah, it shall warm you now. And if not, then I come to remind you, you are a blazing angel. You are filled with holy fire, and you shall prevail. Okay, remember when I talked about fire? Like, fire energy does not give up. And I had placed your cards over here of working with the element, and especially fire of not giving up. Do not give up hope with that one door of this Jude song. A reminder for even the most hopeless of lost causes, you can find peace within the strangest places. Not giving up hope. These doors that I pulled, that I was just like, why do I need to pull these doors? These doors were for this pile of people who were in regret. You needed to hear something from either one of those doors connected to those elements. Okay, so if you don't remember those, you can go back and listen to them. I never tell people to go back and listen to something because when I'm listening to something, I'm like, I don't want to go back and listen to that. But I'm telling you, okay, to go do that, because either those doors with connected to that element will help you. Okay. All right. Our next person, on this other side, that was this commitment, and it's coming to an end. If you look, it's the right choice. And if you can kind of see, it reminds me of the Empress. Look at that. And then it reminds me of this tower, like all this red, like flaming out. So so let's look what the right choice is. What is this? Okay, here we go. It says, stay close to those who know about the heart. Choose the shade of a tree that is constant and is in constant bloom. Don't meander aimlessly among the herb sellers and potion vendors. Go directly to the shop that sells nothing but sweets. Don't sit waiting by every boiling pot to have your plate filled. Not every boiling pot is cooking what you want. Not every sugar cane is filled with sugar. Not every dawn has an up. Not every down has an up. Not every eye has vision. Not every sea contains pearls. That is learning from that commitment that you were in, and learning, okay, even though that they talk the talk, they didn't walk the walk. Though you're seeing what is and what you is good for you and your highest good, and not just for what it is. Like the sugar cane, not every sugar cane is filled with sugar. Like knowing not every vessel has a soul. I said that. Yes, I did. Not every bowling pot will fill your plate. Not everyone's for you, and you're learning that. Okay, so it says, so you can give up what you have planned, believed, or decided. Let the heart wisdom that silently and constantly broadcasts its pure and true intentions into the fertile womb of the universe. Oh my gosh. And we have the Empress, who's like very fertile. And this is very universal, fertile too. Lead the way instead. It will lead you along the right path, to the right house, to where it sits the right master for you. Okay, that tower, the house burning, remember that foundation? That wasn't the right house for you. That's why it's burning down. He grabs you in a bear hug and gently whispers into your ear, what took you so long? I've been waiting for you since the day you were born. Now we're together. It is time for us to play. I'm done. I am so done. That was, you guys, that's so cool. Okay. Okay. That I got happy for those people on that commitment side that it's changing, because that was so sweet. Now that is a way to end a love reading, like going to the person and finding that person that you're supposed to be with. And isn't that, love is a beautiful thing. I'm just going to say that. So you people over here that are in this regret, it's time to come out of that. It's time to release that and let that go. And the people on this other side that the universe is asking to lead you. Okay? Thank you so much for being here. Again, use the great I am to help you bring in what you want. I am loving. I am kind. I am patient. I am ready for love. Right? Those great things, especially with this Lionsgate portal. It's still open, so use it. All right. Again, thank you guys for being here. If you like this, if you enjoyed this, like, comment, share, subscribe, do your thing. Have a great day. Bye.